Why, hello. Why, hello. What's up? This is Afua. We back on The Boring Entrepreneur, and today it's another Q&A. Ooh, bars that rhymed. And I have a question from Rose Umane, who wants to know, how do I get sponsors for my business? We got you, girl. We're going to tell you how to do it. So we actually get this question all the time about how to get sponsors for your brand or for events, because we have had the very good fortune of working with companies like Facebook, Google, Samsung, Clinique, L'Oreal, Huawei, all of them. And that's been a blessing, but it definitely didn't come easy. We had to work hard at it. So I'm going to share today 4 things that we did along our journey to help position ourselves to work well with brands and other businesses. So the first piece of advice I can give you if you want to go out there and get brands or work with corporate sponsors is to really understand your value proposition. I am a strong proponent of self-awareness and really knowing what are you doing and what do you have to offer the market. That requires you to answer some key questions. Who are you? What do you do? Who do you do it for? And how do you do it better than anyone else? You want to have a clear niche that you play in and have a distinctive offering about you. You have to have something that makes you interesting and unique. And beyond being able to communicate that, you also want to have some data, some stats, some figures to back it up. So that it's here, I'm a fantastic person to work with, but I also have proof and that extra credibility to make it more likely for people to say yes. So once you've really clarified what your value proposition is, the next thing you want to go do is research. Like half of the brands that we work with, I'm not related to them. Correction, I'm not related to anybody. My family's in Ghana, eating mango, chilling, enjoying their life. So if I want to get in front of a L'Oreal or Estee Lauder or a Facebook, I need to hustle to get in the room. How do I do that? I use LinkedIn, right? I research who are the key contacts in the roles that I really care about. I'm reading newspapers, I'm reading magazines. Who are the press agents that are there representing the brand? I go to networking events and I target the people that I want to get and talk to. It can be a little stalkerish, but if you're really determined on getting those contacts, you have to put yourself out there and build those relationships. Now, assuming you don't get arrested for all of this stalking, hopefully you get a business card, you get an email, and they ask you to share some information or tell us what you're interested in doing. This is your time. Do not blow it. The pitch is so important because it's your chance to really present yourself and show what you have to offer. I recommend that you do your research. What does the brand care about? What are their core values? What are their upcoming programs and activities? And see how you can align your product, your service, your influencer techniques to match what it is that they're looking for. Make sure that your documents look clean. They need to be well edited, well designed. Use tools like Canva that give you a really good format, but you want to make sure you put your best foot out there when you go out there and pitch. Now, after the pitch is the after party. That's a lie. No, after you pitch, you still need to be a stalker because people are busy. They don't have your time. You are not the most important thing to them. So if you're serious about working with the brand, you have to follow up. There are brands that I'm still following up with from May 2014. One of these days, someone's going to respond to my email and I'm going to get that contract. But you can't let someone not responding after a week or 2 discourage you. It's the follow through, it's the persistence, it's the being consistent that helps you win. So keep up with the emails, with the calls. If you see someone, say, hey, I'd love to talk to you about what we discussed the last time, but you definitely want to be persistent about your follow through to secure those contracts and secure the bag. Now, I'd be lying if I said that getting a brand sponsor or working with a big corporation was easy. It only gets harder the larger you grow and the bigger the contracts are. But hopefully you create a process that allows you to scale and hopefully meet the new needs and demands of these bigger clients. I'd love to get your feedback on whether or not you've tried to work with brands and how the process has been for you. Are they reaching out to you? Are you begging them like it's a first date? Let me know what you think in the comments, and I can't wait to have a great discussion. See you guys.